Hey guys, what's up? I mean, I just thought of coming online quickly. It's been a long time, I think 1 month. Only for half an hour, only for 30, 40 minutes. Normal hi, hello. I mean, alright. So, 1 minute. Actually, yeah, maybe I'm just looking over here because this is my uh, big screen. So, maybe I can show you. See, this is the big screen, right? So, that's why I'm looking over here. So, don't be confused that if there is no eye contact, right? So, anyways, because I'm reading a chat over there on this screen. So are you guys able to hear me properly? Wait, yeah, right? Are you guys able to? Right, right, cool, cool, cool. And can you see me properly? There is no latency and no blur, right? It's my video is perfectly fine. Cool. I think yeah. I mean today video quality is really good. I think it's really impressive, right? Anyway, so guys, yeah, I was on vacation, so last week I was not available, so that's why no videos on my channel. But if there is a latency, then check your internet. If you are connected through your mobile data, then maybe there is a latency. But if you're connected through your Wi-Fi, it's absolutely fine. Guys, so I'm just here for just basic chit chat. How's you guys doing and what's going on? क्या चल रहा है? And because Feb is about to like almost end, and yeah, it's Feb, right? Sorry, yeah. No, oh yeah, just a minute. Sorry, it's March. I'm really sorry. So March is like almost started, and this is the appraisal time. And I'm really sorry. I'm really like in different zone today. Okay, anyways. So yeah, we will take a couple of questions, but quickly I'm gonna update you a couple of things that voice is less fine, but the Josh is high. Okay, so the thing is, guys, March is almost, I mean, 20 days. After 20 days, market will be really, really up because after March, the appraisal time plus the financial year will be okay over, and I'm assuming that pretty much lot of interviews will happen if you are in India, and a lot of openings are there. uh, and because I personally know a couple of in my network, couple of HR and couple of other companies also, a lot of new budget will be initialized and new budget will be allocated. So in that case, undoubtedly that you guys will be getting a lot of interview calls and everything. So I'm pretty much sure that just prepare yourself accordingly, guys. That's very important, right? So just prepare yourself and yeah, I'm assuming that a lot of openings will be there, especially in product companies, because 1 minute, guys, someone is pinging me. Okay, so cool. So quickly, we will take some good questions, and then we will see how can we take it further in this live session, right? Uh, Let me take. So I'm just gonna take only unique questions, and quickly we will finish up. I know it's already too late for you guys, especially in India. It's already 10:30, but we can take some good questions. And who is you guys are not asking the question today? Okay, Python guys, I'm gonna start very soon. Okay, one quick thing about protector. if you are planning to learn Protector, I would advise you can skip that thing as of now, because of Protector is specially designed for Angular JS applications, and Angular JS market is again getting low. Now people are working on new things like React JS is there, and a lot of other JavaScript frameworks are there. Angular JS is becoming to React, and Angular came. I mean, Protector came because of Angular JS. Although we have ng driver is available, so that's why I haven't created more videos on Protector. So a couple of people were asking earlier that, okay, do we really need to learn JavaScript and all? So as of now, just hold for another 6 months. No need to learn JavaScript. I mean, especially with Protector, concentrate on Java only. That is more than enough. Java or Python, you guys can concentrate. That is like really, really much needed after March. So don't waste your time unnecessarily on JavaScript and Protector. Okay, but still, if you really want to have in your current company, if you are using AngularJS application, then you can learn Protector. I have around 4 to 5 videos are there. That is like enough for you guys. So that is the just to update you guys. Cool, right? And yeah, we will talk about the training session also starting with the 14th, starting from 14th. Visual UI automation testing in, yeah, maybe we can talk about it later, Shilpi, but as of now, it's not in my bucket because it's not that important. Because visual UI automation, I really don't prefer and I really don't believe also because visual UI automation is will not give you 100% results. So I don't think so that it will give you a value addition, right? We all are functional testers. We are not here for the visual testing, right? Okay, 1 minute, just a minute. I lost the chat. Okay. So starting project with SOAP UI. SOAP UI also again, yeah, you can learn SOAP UI, but again, as compared to SOAP UI, there are a lot of other tools are available in the market. Like we have HTTP client, Jersey client, Rest Assured is there, right? In fact, in Postman also with respect to REST APIs automation, you can do some automation over there. So I don't think so that SOAP UI as of now it is much needed because with respect to SOAP UI, you need to learn Groovy scripting, right? So if you really want to have, you can learn. I have I think 1 or 2 videos on SOAP UI, but not on Groovy. Groovy is just like Java, just a wrapper on Java. So you guys can start with Groovy with SOAP UI if you really want to have. Otherwise, you can ignore that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Aman, there is no job openings as of now because, as I told you, market is little less as compared to as compared to last year, because this time is the appraisal cycle is going on and there are no very less openings are there, and there are budget issues, but new budget will be allocated in April month, so obviously you can expect after March. Just wait for 20 more days. I'm pretty much sure from April onwards market will be really good. So don't worry about that. Okay, you just prepare yourself. Okay. Remote web element. Okay. Okay. So another question that Shubham is asking: Selenium with Java is better option or Selenium with Python? See, both are good. It's all about, see. There is. I mean, if I if you talk in terms of technical things, uh, I would say 10 or 9 for Python, 8 or 9 for Java out of 10 with Selenium. But if you talk about market capture point of view, I would say 9 and 10 for Java because market capture with Selenium with Java is really, really good as compared to Python. But it's it's easy to learn Python. It's not rocket science. It's very easy language and very simple language. You can easily learn, and definitely it will help you to, learn new things in Selenium with respect to Python also. But market capture, still I would say 70-80% market captured by Selenium with Java. And a lot of openings are there with respect to Selenium with Java. And the problem is that if you know only Python, and company won't entertain you because you don't know Java in that case. You're working in Python, so your mindset is always with Python, right? So company will ignore you. They will not shortlist your resume, right? They will not consider you because you are experienced in Java. I mean, you are experienced in Python, but they are looking for Java. So nobody's expecting that okay, you will join the company and then you will learn and then you will start learning Java. Nobody's gonna wait for that. Everyone wanted okay from the first day, second day itself that you have to start writing the code and understand the Java code, Java framework, automation framework, whatever they have written, right? So just for advice that if you're learning Python, but before learn Java also, don't leave Java. Java is like guys very important for us. Okay, either you talk about HTTP client, rest assured, backend APIs. There are a lot of jar files are available with respect to Java. For every API, you need to know Java. In fact, in Selenium also, you need to know Java. So without Java, you cannot imagine. So don't rely only on Python or JavaScript or Ruby. So Ruby, just leave it. Ignore Ruby. I won't advise you to learn Ruby as of now. Start with Java, then Python. These two languages are enough for you guys. Okay, cool. So, okay. So one common question that I mean, a lot of people are mailing me also that okay, they got the interviews and they cracked the interviews after watching my videos, but when they join, there are no automation work because at a time of interview they were asking questions on automation, but when they join, automation work is not there. So guys, see, just wait for some time. It's not like that. Okay, immediately you will get to know about automation. You will get to know, I mean, you will get to work on automation. It's not like that. Wait for some time, at least couple of months. Don't expect that okay, no, from the first day they will share the repository with you, or if it is not there, you can start the automation. First, at least learn the product, learn the application, and then take your decision after that. So it's too early to say that okay, no, after 15 days I'm going to try it again in the market. No, right? You have joined the company, trust them, or develop something like this that okay, yes, you can start a new automation practice over there, right? You can propose the things that okay, hey, these are the manual things are there when there is no automation, we should do that. Or very old automation framework is there, you can enhance that. You can understand that existing framework and then you can enhance, you can customize it, you can make it more better, right? So don't take immediate decision. A lot of people are mailing me that okay, hey Naveen, they promised me to give the automation work, but now I'm not getting any automation. They are just doing only manual testing, right? Manual testing is important to learn the product. That's the problem with automation engineers these days, that I'm really like hate this thing that they don't bother about what kind of product it is, what kind of application it is. First, at least know the product, learn the product, what kind of business it is, what are the different modules, application, workflow, business flow, what is a domain, what kind of business they have, right? If you don't know their business, how can you automate the things? Ultimately, we all are QA guys, we all are testers, we have to validate the things either manually or through automation, right? That's a problem with automation engineers. They just say that okay, hey, this is a scenario, you just need to automate. They will write the script in Selenium and that's it. If you talk about something about the product, they don't know anything about it. So guys, please ignore, okay, I mean, don't ignore the product knowledge. It's very important for automation engineers as well, right? I hope that people are asking these questions. I can see some of the questions people are asking the same question that okay, we are not getting automation work and all those things. Cool. So now the thing is, someone is asking that okay, yeah, how to improve the Java knowledge and programming questions and programming knowledge? That's very important. Guys, see, it's not one day journey and overnight you will watch all my videos, 30, 40 videos on Java, and the next day you will become expert. It's not like that. Java programming needs time, right? You need to practice a lot. A lot means like daily basis, at least you have to spend 1 or 2 hours, different questions, Don't refer any existing code. Write your own code by your own. Okay, open your Eclipse in your laptop. Open your Eclipse. Write your code. That's very important. I see that okay, they just take the code from my repository and from my videos, they just copy paste and then say that okay, hey, see this is what I have done. Anyone can do that. I just do a copy paste and then execute and browser will be launched and then that's done. Don't do like this. Write your own notes and do a practice daily basis. If you are not available, let's see, you don't have access or you code on your, just uh, take a paper and then just write your logic over there. Okay, hey, this is what I have to write. Right, so it will give you a lot of confidence when you, right, when you actually writing and designing the framework. It will speed up your programming knowledge, I mean programming, the coding skills and everything, right? So that's just an advice. I really don't prefer that okay, hey, just copy paste the things and through video it looks very easy, right? Because I'm writing the code or maybe some other trainer is writing the code. They are experts, right? So they are writing the code, but when you actually write your code by your own in your Eclipse in your laptop, then you will realize that okay, hey, these are the things I have to consider. There are so many syntax errors first, and eventually you will improve. With the time, definitely you will improve, right? So, so wait, don't ask very technical questions that okay, I'm not having here for you know, for syntax based questions and all, right? Okay, so one quick question is someone is asking in Webtable, we are using absolute XPath. That is good or not? No, it is not good. In Webtable, if you're really handling that, you can break your XPath. And the second approach is that you can use the siblings and the parent and siblings kind of concept in XPath. Then easily you can handle it. Okay, you can refer two videos I have, I think, how to become expert in XPath, and in page object model series also. I think in fourth or fifth video I have explained over there. So please refer that. 1 minute. Okay, chat is really slow today. Video on Docker and Selenium. Yeah, Docker videos are coming soon, guys. Docker video, in fact, I'm going to include in my training also very soon. Docker, Kubernetes, Selenium, some other gridding concept also. I'm going to provide you guys. That's very easy. And how can you install Docker and everything on your local system on AWS machines like Amazon Web Services and all those things. Those things will be there very soon on my channel. So just wait for some time, it will be there. Docker, at least 1 or 2 videos I can create, and because you don't need to learn Docker like everything. You just need to know how can we create a Docker container images and how can we execute a Selenium grid on Docker, how to install, how to configure. All those things, basic things are really needed, and it's very simple, very straightforward, right? Cool. So yeah, of course, parallel execution is possible in Cucumber. You have to use testng things, and yeah. Someone is saying got the 5 offers in last 15 days. Oh, cool. Congratulations. But what will you do with 5 offers, right? So, guys, one advice that, it's all about give and take in the market. For 1 or 2 options are good. 1 or 2 options you should have it. Or maybe if it's your dream company and you are getting a call, you are cracking it, definitely you should join. But don't ditch your employer. Employer means that you got the offer from one of the company, and they are going to wait for you for 2 3 months, and you are going to ditch them. Either you just tell them or inform them that okay, hey, I'm not going to join you guys, I got some another offer, better opportunities or something like this, so that they can look for it for some other candidates, or some other candidate, right, can take advantage of that, because there are a lot of other needy guys are there in the market, and a lot of other candidates are there, they really need to get the job. So don't say that, okay, yeah, I got five offers or six offers. That's fine. It's really good that it's, amazing job that you have guys have done. But ultimately, you are going to join only one company, right? So just focus only one or two companies. That is more than enough for you guys, right? Even I used to do the same thing 4 5 years back. That I used to have three four offers, and I used to join only one company. But it doesn't look good, right, in the market. Somewhere it's not professional. Also, that you are having five six offers and going to join only one company, and other companies are going to wait for you. It does not. It's not a good thing for the market, right? Cool. So one common question I can see over here, in fact, I on my LinkedIn also, and on my mail also, a lot of people are asking that, okay, they have some gaps, 2 3 years gap, especially for US candidates. A lot of female candidates are there. They are having some, maybe because of their personal reasons, they could not continue with their job, and they have around 4 5 years gap, or some people are having around 7 8 years of gap, and some people are having 1 or 2 years of a gap. So guys, gap is fine, but somewhere you have to justify. One thing I can tell you, maybe you won't like it, but people won't consider you easily, right? People means these companies, they won't consider you easily because you are already having some gap in your career. So you have to justify what exactly the reason behind that, right? Maybe you have your own personal reasons, maybe whatever the reason, maybe you are shifting, you got married, or you change your city, or whatever. 6 7 months, at least for 1 year, that is fine. But you have to justify what exactly you are doing in these 3 4 years, right? Learning the things from channel and from training, it does not give you guarantee that, okay, next day you will get the job, right? You have to justify your experience. You have to tell them, okay, hey, this is a gap, what exactly I was doing, that, okay, maybe I was busy with some other freelancing stuff, maybe I was not employed over there, but I was doing some freelancing, I was doing some free projects, I was part of some different other communities, and this is my GitHub repository, this is my LinkedIn, these are the different codes I have written. So showcase like this. If you're directly saying at the time of interview that, okay, hey, I just got a training from Naveen or from Naveen Automation Labs, and then this is what I know, but I really don't have any practical knowledge, they won't consider you, right? Or you do practice like that, okay, you can justify your experience at a time of interview, although you don't have any experience, but you can justify that. So this is a kind of practice you have to do, right? Improve your technical, I would say, a dictionary. I would say, we say that, okay, technical words you have to improve that. Okay, how exactly, and what are the different new daily words we are using in daily routine in our offices? Because you guys are very fresh, you guys are not aware about it, so you should know. Like, uh, let's say some example, like what is build and deployment process, what is check in check out process, what is GitHub, how will you merge the code? Let's say I'm talking about for automation, 4 or 5 members are there, how will you merge the code and all those things. So that these things are very important. And if you are very fresh and you don't have any experience on these things, and you have only basic and theoretical knowledge on these things, it won't, it won't help you out. So please, like, that's a personal advice from you, from my side, for you guys, that, okay, prepare yourself like that so that you can justify your experience and your gap. That's very important. Same thing for experience, 8 or 10 year experience in manual testing. And now you cannot say that, okay, hey, I learn automation, and but from last 8 years I'm doing only manual testing, but from last 2 months, so they won't consider you for senior automation guy, right? So you have to say that, okay, yeah, from last 2 3 years I'm doing automation, and they are expecting a good, good stuff and good things and good knowledge from you. So just do a practice like that only, right? That's a serious thing I'm telling you guys. That's is a problem. That's why some people, they don't get the offer, although they have experience, they have the knowledge, but still they don't have experience. That's why, right, they don't get the offer. Okay, so is it okay to skip Jmeter? Yeah, you can skip, guys. I think that's why I don't create videos on Jmeter, because Jmeter is very specific thing, and at a time of interview there are no major things people are asking actually on Jmeter, because Jmeter is like for performance testing. Performance testing, they will ask the basic, uh, they want to check your knowledge on performance, not about the Jmeter specific thing. Like what is rangeover point, what is 90 percentile, what is load testing, what is the stress testing, how will you set up the performance lab, testing and all those things, what is performance engineering, what is the threshold value, what is the thread count, what what are different configuration you will do, and if you find any issue, what is a memory leakage, and all these kind of questions people will ask you. Not about JMeter. Okay, hey, tell me what is how will you configure the HTTP clients and all those things over there. It's a very minimal question, until unless if they are only specifically they are hiring for JMeter, then only they will ask. Otherwise, I don't think so that people are asking JMeter. So you can skip JMeter as of now if you really want. Otherwise, it's up to you, right? So see, that's what I'm saying. Especially on Facebook group, from last 2 3 days, I'm observing that okay, people are asking that okay, in Firefox latest version, Firebug is gone, Firepath is also gone. There are no plugins are available. Then how can we get it? How can we get some? How can we get the XPath or CSS selector or ID? So why are you bother about it? You just go to Google Chrome in that case, open the same application on Google Chrome, and then inspect your element over there and create your own XPath, right? That is another solution. Same XPath. See, one doubt I really want to clear. XPath is it's nothing related to your browser. XPath is common for all the browser, right? XPath is a common locator for all the browsers. XPath is coming from DOM. Although DOM is different, but XPath is the address of that particular element. CSS is also that address of that particular element, the locator of that element, right? It will behave same on all other browsers. So don't worry that okay, XPath will be different in Firefox, XPath will be different in Chrome and IE. No, it's not like that. It will be common. Here and there, maybe you have to add some properties in some very rare cases and very some exceptional cases, but XPath will remain same. If there is no Firebug, no Firepath, then you open your browser and open your application in Chrome and then get the XPath from there. Create your own XPath. There are other tools are available. Crowpath is there, but I see if you see my Google Chrome, I never use Crowpath and all these things. I see these guys have they have done amazing job, but it's see if you see all good automation engineers, right? They never use they never use these Crowpath and all. They just open the developer tools console. From the console they just inspect the element and then create their own XPath, validate and use it. In fact, if you know that okay, I have prepared one video also that how to become a genius in XPath. Watch that video, learn how to create your own customized XPath, and then do it immediately. It will speed up your speed up your script. The way you are writing your script automatically, a lot of things you will get to know, okay, about the HTML DOM also, how exactly DOM works and all those things if you actually really looking into the HTML. Another thing is that someone is saying that my application is not compatible with Chrome. That's fine. You open your HTML DOM over there. You right click and inspect on Firefox, and then you will get the entire HTML DOM and then create your own XPath over there. So this is the core learning, guys. You have to do that. There are so many tools are available in the market. It will make your life easy, but I really don't want that. I really don't want to make your life easy. Okay, that's a shortcut. You have to learn. You have to improve your basics, and then it will be automatically. It will make your life easy, right? Not in the shortcut way. Although these tools are really good, I'm not criticizing anyone, but I would prefer that okay, yes, you have to create your own XPath. You should be expert that you can create any XPath or any locator or any CSS selector. This is called a real learning. Okay. I think one more question that okay, yeah. So I'm recollecting all these questions that what is the job of automation engineer? Like, what is the daily routine activities of automation engineers? What exactly they do? See, it's a myth that automation engineers they do only automation things. 100% automation is not possible. It's a totally myth. It's not like okay, at 9 o'clock you will start automation and at 6 o'clock you will do automation. Day and night you are doing automation. It's not possible. You have to learn the product. You have to do manual testing. If you are the individual contributor, you are the only guy for that particular application. You should know how to test it. You should have to write your manual test cases. Sometimes even I write the manual test cases in my previous companies also. I used to write, and then I used to convert them into automation. Right. So very rare you will see that okay, 100% automation is there, and you should not accept those kind of jobs also. You should be involved in manual testing. and then do some automation. So daily routine, like first, obviously, if you're part of the agile, lot of you have to attend your sprint meeting, sprint plannings are there, scrum meetings are there, daily stand-up calls are there. You have to check your mails. You have to check, okay, these are the to-do list in my bucket. I have to clear my backlogs. I have to complete these tasks in next 2 days or 3 days. If any automation is there, I have to execute. I have to write the code. I have to check the results. I have to fix the problems. I have to raise the bug also. I have to do daily basis feature testing, and maybe once in a while you have to do regression testing, system testing. So, if you are really like 70-80% into automation, so what is your prime job? Your prime job is that you have to check this is the target for automation for this particular sprint or next 1 week or 2 weeks. I have to complete it. After that, you have to give a demo that, okay, hey, this is the thing I have automated. You have to maintain the documentation also that, okay, yeah, this is my test coverage. This is the automation test coverage, manual versus automation thing. These are the things I have automated. These are the things are pending. And these are the things I could not automate because of the reason it could not be automated because of some XYZ reason, right? So you have to maintain the documentation. One important thing is that you have to what? You have to execute your test cases daily basis so that your framework execution is going on through Jenkins and all. So maintenance of the Jenkins, checking your script and checking your failure results. Maybe it's actual failures or the script issue. You have to improve your script and everything. So these are the daily routine activities of a typical automation guy, right? So now, I mean, what else you will do? And apart from that, 20-30% you will contribute towards manual testing, writing the manual test cases. And if there is no need of automation, you have to contribute for our manual testing also. Tomorrow we have release and you are doing automation. It does not look good, right? All four guys are there in your team. They are doing manual testing because tomorrow we have production release. But you are the boss in automation, and then no, you say that, okay, hey, I'm the automation guy. I'm not gonna do any manual testing. I'm not bothered about what kind of release it is on production tomorrow. I'm busy with my learning on automation. I'm busy with my coding. No, this is a wrong attitude. This is a totally wrong thing that you guys are doing with your team and with your company. You have to justify your role is that tomorrow we have release, so let's support the team. Let's support the manual testers also. Let's support the showcase theoretical skills that, okay, hey, right? Automation is running on different machine, but I can execute your test cases. I can check the application right away. I can support it. If you can take 100 test cases, it's a big relief on manual team, right? And you can also contribute. That's why automation engineers, they don't get appreciations when any client mail is coming or any good releases are happening, right? So guys, please, these small things, it shows your attitude towards your company and towards your product, right? Okay, what else we have? I know it's too much gyan, but yeah, that's important. Don't ask guys these basic questions like Spark and CSS different. That's already so many times have, right? These are very like too much technical. Don't ask these things. Yeah, you have to download Grid plugin, Nikhil, for Selenium Grid in Jenkins. You have to download, then only you can execute. Okay, guys, don't ask any question that, okay, how can you get the job in US? How can we go for? See, I'm not the right person for that. Let me. Okay, one more question is a very common question that BDD versus PDD. I have explained I think, so many times on my channel, on my live videos as well, that BDD means behavioral driven development, that we are using, uh, sorry, we are using JBehave, we are using Cucumber, we are using Serenity, BDD, and all those things. So BDD, it's not like only Cucumber. There are so many things in JavaScript also. There are so many BDD tools are available, right? We have We have JBehave and Cucumber are available in Cucumber with JavaScript, Cucumber with Ruby, Cucumber with Java. Every language these days having their own BDD. So BDD, it's not about only feature file you have to create, because Cucumber provides those things, right? You have to write the feature file, and those manual testers also, they can write the features in normal plain English, and then you can convert them into step definition, and then accordingly you can do it. But the thing is, do we really need to prefer that? So it's up to you. It's not your individual decision. It's your agile team decision. Because TestNG J unit is like totally into technical things, and there is no involvement of your manual testers and the product owners. But agile says that okay, we have to work as a team, so everyone has to contribute. It's not like only for automation engineers they can write the automation code. Manual testers and the product owner, the business analyst also, they can write the features. They can write the user stories in the form of features, in the form of feature files, and you can use those features files for your Cucumber framework, and then you can convert, so that everybody, okay, the manual testers, the PO, the automation engineers, and your manager, your engineering manager, your release manager, your scrum master, so everybody in the agile team, everybody is on the same page. So this is the main fundamental concept behind behavioral driven development, right? So we are driving the framework on the basis of the behavioral of the application, the behavior of the application, right? That's important. So it depends company to company, it depends project to project. You cannot say that okay, hey, it's my new company, and then I'm gonna use Cucumber. It's not the right thing. You have to discuss with your team. You have to tell them, okay, a basic POC or basic demo, that guys, this is the involvement of every guy in BDD. You have to write the test cases. PO, you have to write the user stories in this particular format. Manual testers, they have to write the test cases in this particular feature file format. And automation guys, they will follow the same thing. But do you really think so that okay, they will follow the process for next 2 3 years for every sprint they're going to do that? If they are not going to do that, you cannot work with BDD properly. It's a headache on you unnecessary. In that case, it's a big headache on you, right? That it's a responsibility now on your shoulder. You have to write the feature file, and then you will be like irritated that okay, no, it's very boring job, and I have to write unnecessary feature files, convert them into that thing. So better to use test engine in that case. And after 1 year you decide okay, no, we are going to skip all those things in BDD. Now we are going to use the test engine thing. So it's company decision, it's your project team decision, not company, actually it's a team decision. So don't take such decisions alone, right? So that's the basic difference between test driven development approach. That's where these J unit, SNG, right, N unit, PHP unit came into the picture, and then BDD came into the picture because of agile, because of new standards of agile and all, right? So you have to decide with your team. Database testing, no guys, I really don't have any videos. Maybe I can prepare some, but I'll check. Maybe I can prepare something. What else? Let me see. Take something from here. How do you debug? Your Shravanti is asking debugging and all. I think I prepared very good videos, around 30 40 minutes of videos. How to, when you join a new company and new framework is there, and when any existing framework, you have to do that. I have explained most of the debugging skills over there. So please, guys, refer that video for debugging. Check in, check out for VSTS. Okay, I'll check again. Maybe 30 minutes video on VSTS. I used to work on VSTS around 5 6 years back, but now I'm a big fan of GitHub. So yeah, I hope guys, you guys are like getting the things. I'm not taking the actual questions from this particular question list. I'm just from last 1 or 2 months, I'm observing these kind of questions. People are asking again and again. So I'm sure that okay, this explanation definitely helping you guys, because I'm just giving the answers on the basis of my experience in my company. In my previous companies, I have seen a lot of other people in my network, and people, how exactly people are working. I have attended a lot of meetups, workshops. So on the basis of that, I'm sharing my experience with you guys. Maybe your experience maybe will be different. I don't know, but that's what I have observed. So in that, I've already explained what is WebDriver architecture. Please refer that video. It's around 30-40 minutes video. I properly explained over there. Hey Sarang. Okay, so now again, do we need to have JavaScript knowledge for learning Jasmine? Of course, you have to do that. Otherwise, you will. How will you write? See, I'll tell you one thing. A lot of people are preparing videos on Protector, Jasmine, and all those things. Now you compare your Java knowledge with JavaScript. That's why I'm telling you. Always learn language, right? You are really good in Protector. You are really good in Jasmine. You are really good in Mockcha, Grunt, and all those things, all the JavaScript frameworks. But if you're poor in JavaScript language, how will you write the logic for that? If I ask you that, okay, hey, create a function which will return the data from the Excel sheet, which will return two dimension object array in JavaScript. In Java, you know that how to do that, right? I'm pretty much sure that okay, all these guys are aware about it. Most of the guys are aware about it, right? But same thing, you have to write this kind of logic in JavaScript or in Python. But you know how to click on, how to get the XPath, and how to click on click on a button, and how to handle the drop downs and all those things in Protector. But if you're poor in your logic, your programming logic, then there is no use of that, right? There is no use of that. Why we all are good in Java? Because we know Java very well. That's why we can work on Selenium very easily, very properly, right? That's the important thing. Otherwise, learning the things just for the sake of adding the things in your bucket, it won't help you. That's not my way of learning. If you see my library in my home, that I have all the Java books, I have all Python and good JavaScript books. First improve your knowledge on programming, and then jump into Selenium part or automation part. That's the advice, guys. Otherwise, you will not get that level of success in that particular tool. See, a dry run and all those things I've already explained in through debugging. Okay, one more question that okay, yeah, I mean, someone is asking. In fact, in um people are asking in Facebook group and Telegram also, that how will you estimate, prepare some videos on estimation, automation estimations and all. I think I have already explained earlier in my previous videos that maybe I can prepare some videos on that. But quickly, I'll give you one thing, that automation estimation, guys, there is no perfect formula for that. The problem with automation is, I would say not the problem, but the challenges are there, that for a single script, sometimes for a single test case, or if I ask you, hey, you have to write a very generic function which will select the checkbox from a particular web table, and web table is so dynamic in nature, and this is a kind of some basic thing, right? Sometimes you can write in within half an hour or 1 hour, or maybe sometimes you can take 1 day and 2 days and 3 days also. 3 days, although it's too much, but sometimes you can spend the entire day, right? And but that still, that solution is not working properly. So that's why, like, we cannot give any specific formula or a specific calculation to estimate the things on automation, right? So automation estimation is a, I mean, there is no standard formula. See, in manual testing, we have that, okay, hey, two resources are there, 10 test cases or 25 test cases per day. So 25 multiplied by 2, 50 test cases per day we can write for this particular application. That is the average calculation that we can do that. But I cannot say that, okay, hey, 10 automation test cases I can design with single resource. And if you have, let's say, five guys are there, five automation guys are there, and they all are having their different skill set. Skill set means, let's see, they know Java, but their speed, their knowledge, the way they work, the way they write the code, the way they have the programming knowledge, and all those things are totally different. Or maybe they are working on different complex scenarios, and your scenario is very easy. So you can write 10 test cases in one day, but maybe the other guy who can write only one or two test cases in one day. So it's a very subjective thing that you cannot decide that, okay, hey, this is the perfect formula for that. So that's why I never give the answer for, okay, in return that, okay, hey, this is the answer in Telegram also. In fact, people are asking at a time of interview, so just say that, okay, there is no certain calculation or certain formula about that. You just do automation. You just estimate on the basis of your knowledge, on the basis of your gut feeling that, okay, hey, I can automate these 10 test cases in 2 days or 3 days. Or in this particular sprint, I can take, let's say, 4 or 5 features and I'll try. And at least if you can achieve 70-80% of the automation of those things, that is much, much better. So this is how we actually give that estimation for automation, right? One thing I can tell you that, okay, we have to prepare a matrix that, okay, hey, these are my manual test cases and these are the automation. If you're using Jira, in Jira also you can create such matrices that, okay, these are the manual test cases and these are the things that I have converted into automation. So let's say around out of 500, I have written 400 automation test cases. It means 80% coverage or something like this. So coverage is important, right? Don't write randomly that, okay, hey, I have automated 200, 300 test cases. So manual testers also executing those 500 test cases, right? And you guys are executing around 200, 300 test cases. Then why? What is the advantage of automation in that case? If your automation is not giving you the coverage, it is not making the life easy for your manual guy, then what is the point of automation? And I remember, I think 2 3 weeks back, someone was asking on Telegram, I think, or maybe on Facebook group, that automation is not for finding the bugs, it's only for regression. If automation is not for finding the bugs, then why we are writing the automation then, right? Why companies are throwing the money, they are hiring a lot of people for automation, right? So don't assume the things, guys, unnecessary, that automation is only for, you know making the things easy and only for magic will happen. No, your job is to find the bugs. Your job is to make your application stable. That's important. If you have written very poor automation code, it's not finding the bug and it's coming into production, then who will take the responsibility? You have to take the responsibility, that you are saying that, okay, hey, I have written all the 10 test cases absolutely fine, but then why these bugs are coming, and why manual testers are finding the bugs in your, in your module or in that particular application? It means your automation is not appropriate. Maybe you have not written proper assertions and validation points and all those things, right? So these things, guys, please, I mean, you have to think about it before writing the automation. Cool. I think maybe I can take a couple of more. Image comparison tool. I think a short API is there that you can do image comparison. Apart from that, I don't know why do you want to do image comparison. It's not a right candidate for automation, but still, if you really want to do, a short is the live Java library is there. Apart from that, nobody will give you the exact guarantee for the exact pixel to pixel comparison and the image comparison. Okay, one more thing. Yeah, Manoj is asking this question, that how to automate if any website in another language. That doesn't matter to me, right? If a particular web application is written in Java J2E, or maybe it's written in uh, you know or maybe it's written in some other language, or maybe they have created something PHP or .NET, or maybe something else. It doesn't matter to me, right? For me as a web application, I will consider, right? So it doesn't matter. In fact, some of the, I mean, in fact, most of the people in the company also, they are not aware about it, right? All these old school managers, they say that, okay, hey, my application is in .NET, but you know Selenium with Java. How can you automate? This is a stupid thing. For me, it doesn't matter, because your application is built up upon .NET or PHP or whatever. I'll write my code in Java with Selenium, right? So, I mean, that's the, and you have to convince this thing to your hiring manager at a time of interview, or maybe if you are in your existing job also. Some old school managers, they don't understand these things. I'm using this term old school managers because now I'm in my company as a manager, but I've seen these guys in my career that okay, they are like they don't understand sometimes, right? So you it doesn't matter to me because for Selenium it's a web application, and it doesn't matter that this application is built upon Java or based on Selenium itself, right? Okay. Yeah, for Angular JS again, one more note I would say that as I already mentioned that if you're really a big fan of Protector, you can use that. But with Java, also you can easily do that. Okay, Selenium with Java also will help you, and you can explore one thing, ng driver. Ng, maybe I can prepare one video on that. Ng driver, I have prepared some libraries actually. Maybe I can share those libraries, but for that I have to prepare one video actually. So ng WebDriver is a wrapper on top of on top of Java Selenium, which is written in Java, which provides some extra locators like by.model, by.repeater, and all these things. Okay, so you don't need to learn Protector, Jasmine, or JavaScript. Easily, it will you can handle it for AngularJS application also. Capture image we don't automate. Okay, capture image we cannot. Although there are certain uh, libraries are there, but that does not giving you any guarantee for that. Ng driver I'm talking about, you can use it. Yeah, I think yeah, it's available in the form of Maven dependency. You can add it. This guy, I don't remember that name, who is a like who actually wrote ng driver. I'm actually using in my project sometimes, so you can do that. Okay. Okay, how to solve stale element exception? Actually, yeah, maybe tomorrow you will get a new video on that. I think I explained right how what is the reason of getting stale element exception, but how to solve it. Tomorrow I'll tell you the solution. I'm gonna prepare one video for that. Okay, so tomorrow you will get a new video on that. OTP automation. Yeah, you can do that. OTP automation. See, it's not like that. Okay, in lower app and lower environment. Let's say you're doing testing on QA environment. I'm not talking about production. In production, you will get your OTP on your phone, on your mobile phone. But in the lower QA or stage environment, you can ask your developers that whenever any OTP is coming, you can store that OTP number in your database or maybe in some other extra file or something, right? You can get it from the database and then you can use the same OTP, right? That way you can do it, or maybe through some API, okay, get OTP number or something like this. So that OTP number you can immediately get it through some REST API and then use the same response, get it in the form of a string, and then you can use it, right? So that thing, guys, you can do it, but don't try to automate through phone. That okay, hey, I'll get my OTP on phone, then I'll connect Selenium with my phone. No, you cannot do that, and don't say such things at a time of interview. Also, it's like totally foolish thing. Okay. Uday, it's not hedgeless, it's headless. Okay. Headless means without opening the browser, you are doing automation. That is called headless. Selenium is compatible with SAP S4 HANA. Uh, With the latest SAP S4 HANA, it's not that compatible because there are a lot of frames, especially in Salesforce also. And the problem with SAP is if the lot of components they are using with ActiveX component in SANA S4 applications. So Selenium is not made for that actually. But you can check in your application how exactly the elements are there available in the form of web app or something. If it's available in the form of desktop client for SAP or SAP HANA, in that case, Selenium is not the right candidate for you, right? But for Salesforce, it is quite compatible. But that's why I haven't created any video on Salesforce because the users number of users are like very less. So nobody, I think, one or only me to okay prepare one video on or maybe some libraries on Salesforce. Okay, so you have good amount of numbers, good numbers on Salesforce users. Maybe I can prepare one video on that. Yeah, I know that Salesforce is a challenge. Cool. I think, guys, that's all for today. It's already 11:18. Right. One thing, I recently uploaded Keyword Driven. Please watch that series, Keyword Driven in a different style. And we used to do that thing in QTP. And some companies are using it, especially for small projects. Quickly, you can showcase such things. It will be really helpful for in your company for manual testers also they can write, and you can also teach them, right? Like, hey, this is the Excel file, you have to do that, and you just need to execute from keyword engine class or something like this. So in that case, keyword driven framework is helpful. Okay, so not like every time you have to do page object model, all those things, right? Yeah, Ashwadeep, he's saying most ignored topic is APM. I'm not ignoring because I've already told so many times. So it's don't assume unnecessary thing by your own, right? And don't ask the repetitive questions again and again. Okay. So guys, yeah. So one thing is, let me share a couple of links. If I hope you all are part of the uh, Facebook group, right? So we have around more than 11,000 people over there. That's a really great thing. So you can join this Facebook group if you are not aware about it. This is really really good. Second thing is that you can part of the Telegram group. Our Telegram group is like really helping a lot of other people. Lot of people, only technical discussions we are doing over there. No job posting, no unnecessary other stupid things we are discussing, right? So you can join that group, Telegram group. Maybe I can share the link. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, so this is a Telegram group. You can join. And on from 14 March, we are starting a new batch. If someone is interested, so I think you can check on my Facebook, and you can check on YouTube community. Community tab is also there. I'm gonna post over there that what are different the formalities that you have to follow for 14 batch. We are starting a new batch on Java, Selenium, and framework designing, and the basic DevOps, CI/CD, and all those things. So it will be totally different from the YouTube thing. A lot of new things we will be learning, a different style of learning the framework and all those things. We will be doing that. Okay, cool guys. Thank you so much, and yeah, thanks for coming live. Right, cool. I just thought of coming live just to say because it's been 1 month. Just a minute. Hmm. APM will come, guys. APM, just wait for some time, because before APM there are so many other things also in my bucket, right? APM, I know APM is there, because even I don't like to repeat the same thing like, yeah, APM will come, APM will come. So don't worry about that. APM will come. Okay, just concentrate on Selenium things first. Improve your Selenium stuff first, right? So at least wait for some time. I know APM is pending from my side, but I really need to get some get some time. And before APM, there are so many things in my bucket, so I have to cover those things, and then yeah, definitely we'll take it forward. Okay, don't assume that okay, yeah, I'll prepare some videos quickly on APM, because APM needs a lot of things, installations, and Android APM it's fine, but iOS APM it's like different. There are so many things, right? So I have to plan properly that okay, what are the things I'm going to cover. That's why you won't find good APM courses on anywhere. So just wait for some time. Give me some time so that I can prepare something, a good content for you guys on APM, right? Because APM architecture is different. APM runs on Node.js. So you should know first what is Node.js and all, right? So, I mean, these things are very, very important to know. I really don't want to start APM like something like, immediately like a first class on APM. Hey, this is how you will launch WhatsApp or any other app, and this is what you're doing automation. This is not my way of explaining the things. We have to start from the core stuff. Then only you will learn. Otherwise, it will be a big problem. Cool. Okay, guys. So yeah, thank you so much. We just crossed last month. We crossed 50,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Just because of you guys. Like I never thought 1 year back that okay we will cross 50,000 so soon, right? So this 50,000 subscribers, it's like really motivating, and then I know that a lot of people are expecting a lot from me, but yeah, I'll try my best in 2019. You will get a lot of new things, okay, with respect to automation, testing, and other things. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming online, guys. I'm leaving now, and I'll see you soon in the next live session.